So President Trump's new rule actually takes effect today. That is true. Let's talk about what's real. Let's talk about what is getting twisted. So what is real is, 200,000 truck drivers, right? Immigrants, non-domicile CDLs, they are in jeopardy. And pretty much you cannot renew. And it's going to take probably a couple years for their license to expire. And when it does, they won't be able to renew. Now, as far as posts stating that today, all 200,000 are losing their license, that is absolutely incorrect. So we just want to share correct information here. So just know that that rule does take effect today. Do you think that this is a big win for the trucking industry? Definitely comment down below. Let's get into this video. What's going on, mother truckers? So the number one question of the day that truck drivers are emailing me about is saying, Alex, is it true? Did 200,000 non-domicile CDL truck drivers all lose their license today? And I want to read you a couple of these things and then we'll answer that question, right? Someone wrote something here. A new Trump rule just hit hard starting today. About 200,000 immigrant truck drivers can no longer renew their CDL when they expire. Asylum seekers, refugees, DACA folks, all blocked from keeping or getting commercial licenses. California already lost 13,000 last week under federal pressure, and the rest of the country follows suit. Supporters say it's about safety after those deadly crashes with unqualified foreign drivers behind 80,000 pounds. Now, critics warn it'll crush the trucking shortage, jack up prices, and leave shelves empty. This changes everything on the highways. Y'all think this makes roads safer or just makes everything more expensive? So I would say the first thing is this is more accurate that yes, today there was a rule that about 200,000 immigrant truck drivers will no longer be able to renew. So I would say that is more of a correct statement. Now, the other things, people are writing here, 200,000 immigrant truckers just lost their CDLs. That is incorrect. Here's one from Kamar Edwards. Influencer himself shares this video of 13,000 non-domicile CDLs were canceled under new federal rules, and says here that here are some drivers from California just urging the Trump administration to reconsider pretty much.
Today we all here in Modesto, Gurdwara side. We gathered about 50 to 100 drivers, all commercial CDL holders with over 5 to 15 years of experience. We gather over here regarding the issue going on with California DMV and FMCSA regarding the mismatch dates going on. And as you know, on March 2nd, the California judge gave an order to the DMV regarding they should start issuing the non-domicile CDL again. But according to the FMCSA and the Sean Duffy department, they have been saying that all the California CDLs are fake. So we would like to request to the federal government that they should come to California and request all the driving records of the commercial driver holders. And if they want, we will be ready for retest and the English proficiency test too. And regarding this ongoing issue, that most of the drivers...
But yeah, there's a lot of this, Fox News, Trump rule to cancel immigrant truck drivers' licenses. Yes, that is true. But these posts right here are incorrect. So what actually happened today, March 16th of 2026, there is a rule, FMCSA, that actually started and is in effect today. And it tightens rules for non-domicile CDL, immigrant foreign-based licenses. It limits eligibility mostly to certain visa types, H-2A, H-2B, and E-2. And it removes EAD only eligibility going forward. So yes, the rules did get stricter today, but people are missing the boat on this and they're reading posts and it's getting taken the wrong way. There is no way in hell that all 200,000 of these drivers just got their CDLs canceled overnight. I would have heard about that. I did not get any news about that. Most drivers can keep driving until their CDL expires. The impact happens gradually, and some people are renewing in a year, some in 2 years. So you would see that this 200,000 number that they're saying is going to dwindle in the next couple of years. So I really estimate that 3 to 5 years, but not today, right? So people are going on social media, TikTok, and they're putting up these big posts saying 200,000 drivers, just lost their license today, and that's just not true. So what is true? Stricter new rules. Future renewals will be definitely harder, and I guess, yeah. Don't listen to the posts that say that they lost their license all today. It's more of a renewal thing. Right. All right, mother truckers. Thank you so much for checking out checkmyload.com. Right here, free site, verify brokers. Try to find some parking. If you need some fuel, and check shippers and receiver reviews. We're working on all this, right? But the big one is reporting brokers that are not paying owner operators. And here's one that was submitted. Of course, we keep the carrier anonymous, but they actually did send in their rate con. I just looked at it right now. So this is just a message out to all the owner operators out there, and just make sure that you just pay attention, okay? This carrier says that Express Global Systems LLC owes them money, $1,035. Right now, this company, they've owed them this money for 104 days. Payment not received. They found that load board from a load board on DAT is what they stated. I looked at the rate con. Everything from their standpoint seems to be true. Definitely Express Global Systems LLC. If you believe that this is incorrect, you want to know who's claiming you, definitely hit the dispute this claim. We're here just for, being the person that's just keeping people accountable. That's it. But one thing is for sure, they did submit their rate con. I did read it, and everything they're stating here seems to be on that paperwork. So if you're thinking about working with Express Global Systems, tell me, did you have a good experience or not? Appreciate you guys for checking out checkmyload.com. And if you're worried about working with a broker and you're not sure, you just work with them for the first time, yeah, definitely go on checkmyload.com, go under broker payment check, and then put in their USDOT number or their MC number, and see from our back end of how many drivers have submitted things. And if they have, then it's just something for you guys just to be careful. I don't want you guys to work hard, put fuel in your truck, get there, and not get paid, right? Appreciate you guys watching today's video. We know fuel prices have been crazy. So, definitely I partnered up with Multi-Service Fuel Card. They're in over 9,000 locations. Try your best not to pay that price that you see out there. Make sure you try to get a better discount. So definitely I support them, and they care about owner operators, and they'll pick up the phone in less than 30 seconds to talk to you. I like that a real human being will talk to you. That's really important to me. And so definitely check them out, and hopefully you guys get some savings, because it is a tough market out there. So I appreciate you guys. Love you guys, and I'll talk to you guys later. Mother trucker news.